make moves. Doobie don't snooze. It's on your back, cause they hate you. Dog break through, son get through, but don't break.
Yo, what's good? What's going on? Another episode, Parlay with us. You got myself, Stony Crook, Hustle Stacks. Bean should be coming in any minute now. He's trying to, get some shit straightened out over there with his equipment. Shout out to Sean Doe. He's going to try to make it. Man, another crazy weekend of NFL football. We doing what? Week 16? Yo, it's been a crazy day. All kinds of upsets everywhere, man. Teams are like really scraping, man, to get that playoff spot. Man, it's been crazy today, man. What's good with you, Stacks? What's going on, man?
Yeah, man. Same old shit. Just watching football today. It's locked in. A lot of rooting for Jacksonville. So you know what I'm saying? We need them. They actually went out there and look like they trying to handle business. It ain't over yet. It look like they trying to handle business. Still,
I mean, it's over, man. It's over, man. Like you got 2 minutes. They up 14. Ain't nothing's gonna happen there, man. Wow, what a game by Jacksonville, man. They showing you the type of team they can be. I mean, they did something that a lot of teams had a hard time doing, man. That's going into Denver and beating up on them. Not just beat them, not just win by a field goal or a last, minute safety or whatever the case may be. They went in there and beat up on these guys.
Yeah, man. They did. It really did. They beat up on them. I think it was 3 straight red zone and 3 straight touchdowns. So that's supposed to be the Broncos supposed to have a vaunted defense. So they say that was a tough one right there.
Yes, man. Yes, it was, man. But it's like every team that's on that long streak. I don't care how dominant you are, man. I mean, there's not too many teams that I could think of that's been on a long streak and sustained it into the playoffs. Because think about it, you go into the playoffs with a streak. That's it. You got to stay on that streak. Because
you got to stay on that streak.
If you lose in the playoffs, it's a wrap. And
sometimes it's good to get that L out the way early.
Right. And if you look at the Broncos schedule, maybe that was the L. You got a Jacksonville team coming in hot. They coming in hot, man. Let me tell you.
They got to be hot to get the kids stay away from the Texans. Speaking of them, I don't know what's the score of that joint. I know the Raiders was giving them a problem for a minute.
Yeah, I mean, it's tight, man. It's 23-21.
Houston back on top now, 23-21, but
yeah. Detroit scored.
Detroit scored 17-22.
Yeah, Detroit. They trying to, their possession away. I mean, they still in it. I mean, if they score,
Shout out, man. That was talk about a fall from grace. Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That shit is wild right there, man. And I ain't see them dropping all them games like that, man.
Yeah, man. I don't understand it. I honestly, I think man, I think Baker Mayfield, he's dealing with something, man. He's dealing with some type of injury that we don't know about. And a lot of times these players, they be having those undisclosed injuries, They don't talk about it because it's not that serious, but it shows in his play. And he's not playing that Baker Mayfield football that we're accustomed to. And it's showing, I mean, this is a game they needed. He usually come big in these games, and man, they've been coming up short, man, the last couple of games, man, and even games they should have won. I mean, they lost to a team. I don't remember. You know what team that was, T? That they lost to?
Atlanta.
There you go. Yeah, had no business losing to an Atlanta team that didn't have. I think Penix was hurt, right?
Penix was hurt.
Penix was hurt, and they was winning.
Yeah, Kirk Cousins came in and played well. Shit, he playing well today.
Yeah, he's playing well.
You know what I'm saying?
He's playing well, man. The Cardinals got the ball. Hopefully they score. I need them to score because I took the over on that game. I did a lot betting wise. I made a lot of moves today, man. It's been like a up and down day, but man, shout out to Pittsburgh, man. They playing some Pittsburgh. They got us. Don't get me wrong. It's still time, man. They let Detroit score, which which kind of like made things tougher for them. I think they've been holding Detroit the whole game. I don't know what happened.
A lot of time left in that game, though.
Yeah, a lot of time. I don't know how they let Detroit score so quick like that.
Well, that's Detroit got that potent offense, though. They can get it if they want to get it.
They can get it, but they were, you know, they wasn't doing much. You know, they was held to lows, to a lot of lows today, man. They was held in check.
Yeah.
By Pittsburgh. So, you know, I don't know what happened in that last possession. In Pittsburgh, they got momentum going right now, man. Pittsburgh win this game. I'm telling you right now, man, the Patriots, man, they're gonna be in trouble tonight. And I'm looking at it like this: the Pats, they may drop tonight, and then they got the last two that they should win. You know, it's gonna make the AFC East interesting. We got that. We're gonna get that. We got the bum ass Jets. They down at a third, fourth stringer. And the same thing with the Dolphins, man. They already gave up on Tua. So we got two teams that we should beat up on. But if Pittsburgh wins today, the Ravens are gonna come out blazing. And the Ravens, to me, they have a similar style like the Bills. The only thing is they're at home, and I don't think they're gonna give the Patriots 21 points. So I'm just to touch a little bit on tonight's game. I'm a little nervous. Man. But if we take an L tonight, it's all good. They go our 2-game losing streak. They go our you know, what they call like we're on a losing streak, and that's it. We put it behind us and we move forward.
Can y'all hear me good?
Yeah, we hear you now.
Okay, good. Yeah, sorry about that, guys, man. I was having a freaking camera problem, and I was just trying to get shit. I kind of like literally started like at the last minute, man. I came running out. I was dozed off. I ain't gonna lie, man. I seen Pittsburgh busting what you call its ass. I started to doze off, man. I said, what the fuck? I don't know what's truthfully, I don't know.
That's that indica, doc.
Nah, not really. I went out. I got up early today, man. Went to work early today and running around. But nah, the Indo.
What he did, Stoney?
He said the indica,
man. That shit had me on my ass in New Orleans, nigga. It took me like a couple of days to figure that out, because I was like, yo, what the fuck, man?
That Indo, but nah, it wasn't. You know, I was just more like
indica, boy.
That Indo, but nah. It was more than that, man. I was a little exhausted. I said, damn, I forgot I gotta get up for this show, and I gotta just literally like within a nick of time, man, to run downstairs and turn this camera on. And look, I still got stuff kind of like discombobulated, but we running with it. We moving. So what up? Shout out to Another Lost Soul. Thanks for coming through, man. Another Lost Soul got the questions out there early.
Another Lost Soul, man. You got a lot going on, man. In one of these,
yo, we gotta get yo. You know how he do. You know how he do, man. You know how he do. You know how he do. Shout out to everybody in the YouTube, man. Shout out to everybody in there.
And you know, we got to keep it brief. You know.
Shout out to everybody. Nah, but you gotta let him say what he gotta say, man. Hey, listen, this dude.
All these scores, nigga. Look at all the scores he's giving us. It's like, yo.
Oh yeah, I didn't even see.
I got the scoreboard right here. We got the scoreboard. We good, man. Thank you for that. But damn,
he might be trying to audition for the show.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. See,
yo, it's all good, but I'm trying to help him out a little bit going forward.
The man is showing his skills. Like, yo, look at it takes time to do what he just did.
He's doing a job interview right now.
He's doing a job. Look at the time it take to do all of that. Shout out to Another Lost Soul, man. The dude's like repping for a subscriber. We got subscribers who come in here. Sometimes we hear from them. Sometimes we don't. Shout out to El Loso Pollo Loso. Shout out to him. You know, we got subscribers that come in and out, but Another Lost Soul, for some reason, every week, man, he jumps in there and he gets on it, man. He gets on his stat game, and I gotta give it to him for that, because right now we don't have a stat junkie on the squad, so we gotta have somebody who could help us out every now and then. And I don't want him to drop to run off Another Lost Soul because he's a little what do you call that? He got a little OCD. So that's cool, but I love it, man. Now DK Metcalf, he did punch a Lions fan today or swing out a Lions fan. I saw that. They showed that on fucking during the game. Metcalf is, that's some dumb shit, man. The dude's gonna get suspended. You know the league's gonna look at it. Even though he might come out and say he said whatever he said to him, the league's gonna look at it and Metcalf's gonna get suspended. That was a dumb move on his part.
Peloso, good looking out, man. No doubt, brother. Good looking out, man. I try to, represent, man. It's
and it's true. Mike Daniels is still. I thought they would fire Mike Daniels, but Mike Daniels, real quick.
Y'all Latinos stick together. I ain't gonna say no more. Y'all
yeah, see, Loso said let him live. Loso said let him live, and that's what it is, man. We can't chase off the good subscribers, man. We can't do that, Cook, man. We can't. Out, though, You know what I mean? We can't do that, Cook, man. But what I do for Another Lost Soul, as soon as I come on, and look, I came on late, so I wasn't able to control the narrative. But what I do for Another Lost Soul, I tell them we will get to your questions during some of the segment of the show, because I know he has a lot to say, and he chimes in and he gives us enough to that we can use for content. And that's a good thing. That's why, like Stack said, he's hustling. He's auditioning for this show, and that's a good thing, because once his break, he wants to be part of it, and he want to say, hey, listen, I came in and started helping these dudes out way back when, and that's what we like. Shout out to him. So let's move on. Today's show, as y'all say, as y'all see, it's NFL Week 16. We're gonna give y'all a recap of what's going on today, and then we're gonna talk about a little bit that Patriots Ravens. And we're going to talk, I didn't put it in the title, but we're going to talk about a little bit that college football playoff. I watched a couple of games yesterday, which was good.
Shout out to you and the U.
I feel y'all, but they about to go see the Ohio State University, so y'all already know what that is.
Yes, I'm with you, Stoney. Bring it. Bring
it, man.
You know what I mean? Y'all know they about to go see the Ohio State, man. And shout out to what I tell y'all. Shout out to Ole Miss. Man, see them numbers?
I knew but they about to run into a situation though. It's gonna be short-lived. they're not gonna beat Georgia without Lane Kiffin. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you might be right about that, but they got the talent. We'll see about that. So we got a lot to talk about, and it's a short time. You know what I mean? I'm on the clock too, because I got an engagement to get to. But
oh really? Now we're gonna be, you know what I'm saying?
No. If anyone deserve an early exit, it should be me right now. Because telling you the truth, you guys, you know what I mean?
Yeah, motherfucker.
So it's my turn. It's my turn, actually. Really,
I never miss those. Y'all call shows during the week. I can't tell my job. Listen, I can't be here right now. I can't tell my mortgage I can't pay you today. Man.
No, I feel you on that one. You're right about that one. But Joe, let's get the slate going. Let's talk about some of these games, man. Like I know y'all was talking about this Lions Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is playing some good ball right now. I don't know what's happening with the Lions. I don't know what's going on with the Lions. They look good. 1 minute they looking like they playing fast on defense.
They're going through that San Francisco letdown, Stoney.
Yeah, they are. They dealing with some shit. I mean, they have some injuries on defense.
Mm-hmm.
They lost some studs on defense in that secondary. Their offense is gimpy, man. Let me tell you, man. They're all gimpy. But they're not playing inspiring football. Like
you're totally right.
They're not. Something's missing.
You're totally right.
The air came out of the balloon somewhere in the season that they're not playing with all that effort that they was playing in the beginning. Even with the injured player, they could be playing much better than what they're playing now.
Right. I don't know what's going on with the Lions. Shout out to everybody again, man, the YouTube, Facebook, and the Twitch side of things, man. Thanks for coming through, man. It's the Regular Sports Guys hosted by Team Parlay with us. But yeah, man. I don't know what's going on, man. I'm gonna talk about a few games. Look, Jesus. Yo, what's up with them Cowboys, man? We're gonna talk about that. You can't win a game.
It was a wrap for them. They lost. They was eliminated yesterday when Philly beat Washington.
Man, I mean, it is what it is.
Who
expected them to be so much anyway? You know what I'm saying?
It was a wrap for them. I mean,
they got to reevaluate that team too, though. Stacks.
They definitely gonna do that. I mean, they got pieces. They got some draft pick when they traded Michael. They got draft picks.
Yeah.
So got, as long as they draft the right shit. But I mean, they got to definitely retool that secondary for sure. And you got to get back to it, man. I mean, they traded their best player on defense, so I mean, they got your boy from the Jets there. I mean, it was a good piece, but I mean, the Cowboys is the Cowboys. As long as they got that star in their helmet, they're all look. We talking about them now,
right? Exactly. You're totally right. You're right about that. Next game, I really want to talk about real quick that I watched. You know, I got some time. I watched this game, and we'll talk about a game that I know will interest you too, Stacks and Crook. Yo, that Bills-Browns game, even though it was a muck-up, it was kind of a messy-ass game. But I'm telling you, them Browns gave Bills a little bit of run today. For such an underdog team and such an unmatched team, they gave him a run. Shador, you can tell it's going to be a learning curve for my brother, but he can do it. I feel like just watching some of his plays today, just watching some of the tangibles, he can do it, man. The kid can end up being a good player if they coach him up right and find him the good situations, put him in a good situation.
Surround him with some talent too. You know,
that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Surround him with some talent and coaching too, though, because there's things that he was making mistakes that has to do with coaching.
You just got to stop taking unnecessary sacks.
There you go.
That was the big thing I seen in that
unnecessary
game.
Sacks. You're throwing
that ball way too long, dancing. This ain't Colorado, dog.
Right.
You gotta get rid of the ball. You don't have time.
Right. And all that, and we know Stacks is like a decent enough quarterback coach who's going to teach him all these like mechanics. Brady had a quarterback coach for his lifetime, right? Of playing football. It's that coach, man, that mechanics guy that keep you, you know what I mean? That keeps you running smooth. And I think that's what a lot of these young quarterbacks, if they add that kind of repertoire or even training to their shit, have that actual quarterback guru coach that's going to say, yeah, okay, the team is going to fucking have plays and they're going to have a book open for you and you got to learn this and learn these plays and create some talent shit, do some extraordinary plays. But at the same time, mechanics comes down to a good quarterback coach teaching you how to when to let go the ball, how to let the ball go, how to straighten out your shoulders and all this other shit and your footwork and all that has to do with it. And once you get those little pieces added to your actual training or practicing, it comes out. And I think that's what Shador's missing. A guru, put somebody behind him. A lot of these quarterbacks, not just Shador, a lot of these young quarterbacks need that guru quarterbacks coach, not just the offensive coordinator, the person behind the quarterback who's shown the mechanics. And Shador could be good if he gets that part together. And maybe the team needs to move on from the coach that they have, but we don't know. You see what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on with the Browns, but they fought today against the Bills. They put some hits on Allen. You know what I mean? And when you get a defense that could put some hits on Allen, that's saying something. We couldn't even put hits on him. So I'm just going from, what I mean?
We did, but the thing is, the Browns, they got a great D-line. That's been known, man. That's one constant they have is that D-line. They just gotta work on the offense. They gotta work on, they secondary, they pretty good. They running game is pretty good. Maybe another running back. They just gotta, tighten some things
they
up.
running back. Shout out to the young brother who Juke, what's his name is?
Quinshawn Junkins. Yeah, he got
Junkins.
hurt.
He got hurt. He got hurt today.
Oh man, I saw it when he went down, but I didn't look at the leg stacks.
Yeah, the leg folded up, man.
The leg folded up. I didn't look at the leg. I thought that he got hit up top.
Nah,
and he took a nice hit up top. You know what I mean? I didn't look at the see what happened, how he got twisted up with the hit. It was a hard hit though.
Yeah,
Milano,
hard. My man just kind of landed on him and kind of rolled on him. So you know, them legs, man, you get tangled up. That's a bad injury, man. But I mean, hopefully he'll be back, right?
Yeah. So that was, you know, so let's move on from that. But that was a good game. I like that game. That was a good game. I was kind of like getting a little bit that Chargers, Cowboys, we talked about that. The Chargers look like they just, I don't know. It looked simple to them. They were just playing deep. They had a decent game. Next game, man. Yo, real quick. The Panthers, are they for that's for real stacks?
That conference is this bad, man.
Yeah,
all you got to do in that conference is be 500, and you're gonna win that conference. So that's exactly. I mean, shout out to Carolina. I ain't shitting on them or nothing because I'm rooting for that young kid, Bryce Young. So I'm glad they won that game, and the Panthers been due. I mean, the Bucks been winning that besides that year that Tom Brady, even when Tom was there, they was going in as a wild. The Bucks barely won that conference like that. So that conference been, I think the last couple years, the conference win has been 500. Stoney, am I correct? It's something like that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Maybe even worse. So, but shout out to the Panthers, man, because they playing some good ball right now.
Yo, shout out to Bryce. Yo, Bryce Young. Y'all remember? I wasn't. Y'all know that. Remember, I was like, yo, this kid, maybe he can't do it. I said that last season. Remember, I wasn't too high on Bryce Young.
Nah,
I wasn't.
Well, he's getting it. You know, he's getting it. Getting experience, and it's crazy because I
like that jacket real quick though. Like that's a jacket though. Cook. That's a jacket. Sweatshirt jacket.
It's a quarter zip.
Yeah, shout out to the quarter zip. That shit is fire though.
That's a quarter zip.
That's a Nike joint, Stoney.
Nike joint, yeah.
Yeah. That shit is ill. See,
that shit's ill. Yo, this hat that I got on will go perfect with that coat.
That's too much blue. You got to tell them, Stoney. You got to mismatch it.
Yeah, I know, but I would have, I would have.
My hat's
I would have, I would. I would have kept the blue in those stacks. Yeah,
that's a lot of blue. That's a lot of blue.
That's right.
They might have think they would have thought.
They would have tripping. I didn't do it.
You don't want to.
You see, I threw it up. You see, I threw it up on you.
You don't want to throw that up.
Watch how we throw that up. Watch how we throw that up. We might run up on us outside. Like,
I know.
Yo, real quick, I'm looking at all these. Like, you know what I'm realizing right now? It's crazy because I'm thinking that everything is setting up for the last week of the season.
Yeah.
Carolina at Tampa Bay is going to be for the division, and Baltimore and Pittsburgh is going to be for the division. To name two.
That's if they win the night.
Be another one.
That's if they win the night. Baltimore got to win the night.
That's why I'm scared.
Baltimore got to win tonight.
I'm scared of the Patriots. I'm telling you, because Baltimore, these are the games they get up for. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm nervous for us because we're in. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Look, we in. We in, and there's no way that we're gonna lose any of the two games.
But I know we're in, but Cook. We can't lose. We're losing ground to the Bills. We're losing ground to the Bills. We can't lose ground. We gotta win.
But we're on the road. You know what I'm saying? If we're at home, okay. But we're on the road. You know what I'm saying? And like I've seen this story play itself many, many times. For somebody who's been watching football for a long time, I've seen this story before. You know what I'm saying? And I don't see anything with us that's gonna go into Baltimore and win this game. Because I feel like Baltimore, when you're going up against a team that they back is against the wall, like that's one of the worst. If they was coming to Foxborough, okay. But the fact that we're on the road, I'm not saying that we don't got a chance, but I just don't like our chances tonight, especially with Pittsburgh winning. They about to win. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy, but things are lining up. We're about to have probably one of the best last week of football season that I could remember in a long time. There's gonna be a lot of games. I think there's gonna be maybe 3 games in the last season that's gonna be for the division.
And you're kind of right. The Patriots,
we might be one of them.
The ball still might be in our court in a way because we got to win out. We got to win out, right? We got to take care of the Jet situation and the Miami situation.
If we lose tonight, definitely.
If we lose tonight, right? To stay ahead of Buffalo, right? Because why they both conference, not just conference, they divisional games. So they both divisional games, right? That AFC East. So if we take care of business, yes, we can still hold that fort against the Bills. But real quick, man, Jags. What's up with the Jags? 34-20 on the Broncos. Stacks, what was that?
That we talked about earlier. Not only did they beat the Broncos, they beat up on the Broncos. They
on the road.
On the road at their crib, went in there and kind of bust them up. Trevor Lawrence played a game.
Yes.
Yeah, let me look at this.
That's the kid I've been looking for coming out of Clemson the whole time, Stoney.
Yo, for real. Yo, just as you saying that, you know how we talked about him, man. That's out of Clemson, man. I thought this kid was gonna be a superstar out of Clemson. You know what I mean? Like the way we talk about some of these other guys, I thought but he did go off today, though, man.
It takes time with some of these guys. It just takes time, you know, believe it or not. It just takes time, man. Some of these guys, you know, it takes a couple of years before they get it. And you know, to your point, you know, the coaching staff, it's just one of those things where you just can't give up on a guy if you know they got that talent. You know, if you know they got that talent, you know, so he was due.
Yeah,
you got Trevor Lawrence, 23 for 36, 279, 3 touchdowns. That's a good game. That one receiver went crazy on the ass today, man.
I know.
Washington.
Washington, yes.
6 receptions, 145, and 1 touchdown. Every time I turn around, Stoney, he was breaking loose.
He was breaking loose.
Balls out here, man.
Run out the catch, right?
Yeah. Who is that kid, Stacks? Who is he?
He plays decent. He just had a game today.
He had a game today.
Yo, your man Jacoby Myers has been playing well since he got there too.
Oh man.
That's
why they gave him the bag.
Yeah,
he's doing more than being a receiver. Something with him that they love a lot, and what he's doing to that offense, they gave him a nice bag, and I like that because he's playing some real inspiring football right now. Jacoby Myers, he's a veteran, man, but he's doing his thing, man. He made some key.
But you know, really though, we always liked it. Jacoby Myers is not. I don't think that was a Patriots issue. I don't know what happened with them, but we liked him. He did. I always thought he played good for us.
We couldn't give him the money he wanted though. Like at that time,
he said he broke that shit all down. We could have gave him the money. That's Bill being fucking Bill.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was a $1 million difference. If you draft a guy, give him the $1 million because you're developing a guy that you drafted and brung in. That's just Bill. That's just Bill Belichick being Bill goddamn Belichick. That's all it is, man.
Yeah, man, that's crazy.
Same thing he did to Deion Branch. Same thing.
Yep. Same thing he did. Yeah, he did that to Deion Branch. Yeah, you're totally right. You're totally right.
So glad to see. I mean, shout out to Bill. He did a lot for the organization, a whole lot.
Yeah, it was time. Yeah, it just got old, and we kept him too long.
It got stale. It got stale.
It got stale, man, and that's what happens a lot with these type of situations, man. It's gonna get stale, or it's gonna flourish, you know, and he could just go into the sunset, but that wasn't the case though.
And let me continue down this.
He could have changed his way. He just wouldn't do it.
That's what it is. He's stubborn.
He just didn't do it. That's his thing. It's his way or the highway. Continue down the slate. The Texans, we got to be people. They got to be careful. I mean, even though the Raiders, I don't know what they had a little fight in them today, but the Texans, man, we got to be careful. People got to be. I hope they got their eye out for the Texans. Seriously, like,
you got to be careful. That first round, I wouldn't want that team on my back.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I really wouldn't play with them in the first round. To be honest,
nah, you wouldn't want to. Packers, man, the Packers. Yo, listen, Packers Bears was a good game. The Lions, y'all choked it because the Bears gave y'all an end, even though y'all needed the Bears to lose. But the Bears, all y'all had to do was win today, the Lions, and they didn't. and they
Still
would have
going
been.
on. It's still going on.
It's still going on. Yeah, they still got Pittsburgh just missed a field goal, man.
Detroit got the ball. I mean, don't say that.
Pittsburgh could have went up by 8 and the field goal kicker just dropped the ball on that.
I didn't know. I thought it was over. They got a minute, almost about 2 minutes left. It's 2 minute warnings.
Time with that Detroit offense to get down the field.
Yeah, they would. Yeah, you're right. You're right. They could get down the field.
Yeah, that's one Jameer Gibbs carry. Like that dude right there, dangerous, man.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, he's dangerous. That Seahawks, man. Did y'all watch that Seahawks Rams? I didn't really.
That was a
good game. I watched.
I seen all year. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Get out of here.
Yeah, it was a good game.
It was a great game, man. Shout out to the Seahawks staying in the fight. I think they got a fumble.
Yeah,
a fumble recovery and
here go your man though, starting to show his head a little bit. Pause on that one. Your man Sam Donald starting to get back to his old ways. You see it, right?
He's starting to get back to his old ways, and hopefully with him, he gets all that shit out the way. And that shit that his little rut that he was in, that's good that he get it out now.
Yeah,
not go through it in the playoffs and have a first round exit. So hopefully he learned from the past with the Minnesota. I mean they was like a number 2, I guess. It was an upset, put it that way. I mean, they bowed out early. So hopefully he learned from that. And yeah, man, he definitely showed out yesterday. And he pulled out a good win, man, because they was dead in the water for a little bit. Rams was getting in that ass.
Yeah, they was.
A good chunk of the game. I'm telling you, it took some turnovers. It took the ball bouncing a certain way. Yeah. And they took advantage of it. But the Rams was getting in that ass, though.
Yo, your boy, what you call it, went off, man. I know it makes it's meaningless, but Joe Burrow went off. Yes, yo, Joe Burrow went off, man. 309, 4 TDs, no INTs. He was kind of sufficient, 25 for 32. Not kind of, he was. Chase had 9 for 109, no TDs. But it looked like he was getting a couple of rushing touchdowns. P. Ryan, Chase Brown, Higgins got 1, and Chase Brown got 2 receiving. So they were, Cincinnati will be back. They got to make a decision on what they want to do. I think it's going to be fine. Some people are saying leave the coach alone, things like that. Who knows? I don't know.
Yeah, I wouldn't mess with the coach. I mean, he took him to the Super Bowl. I mean, that accounts for something. We can't just be bouncing off coaches.
But how long ago was that? 3 years? 2 years?
The words out my mouth, Beans. That's been a minute.
That's been a minute.
Not that long ago where they could move on from him. He's been. Think about Burrow.
It's been a minute.
It's been a minute, man.
Not that a minute, man. Not
3. At least 3.
Yeah, but there's coaches that haven't even been there, so it's like, what do you want to do? I mean,
they do their jobs, Tony. Name me a coach that hasn't been.
But think about all the stuff that's been happening with the Burrow injury, with Chase injury. They've been battling injuries, man. So now what they need to do in this offseason is work on that defense. It's just plain and simple. Work on their defense however way they can, because they put all their money in the offense.
So you like Zach Taylor? You like Zach Taylor as a coach then?
Yes, I do. I like Zach Taylor. I like a coach that could go into Kansas City and win against a Mahomes in his prime. Go into Baltimore and they could win. This is a team that has beaten great teams on the road.
Right.
And beaten great teams, period. So when you got that history, how's he gonna lose it? He's been dealing with a lot of adversity with this team. So now they just got to retool, come into next season healthy, and I think the clock starts next season. Next season, the clock can start, but you can't give up on that coach. He's a good coach, man. And what he did with Burrow that year when they went to the Super Bowl, you can't look over that shit.
I'll see, man. I'll wait to see. I mean, you could be right, because is there anything sexy name out there for a coach that for that type of team? No, it really isn't.
You don't know. It's not about the name, because if you look at the Jacksonville coach, you probably can't even. You probably don't know who he is.
I really don't, and you're totally right about that.
Look at You look at some of these other coaches that just know football and know how to coach. It ain't got to be about the name at all times.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's about that assistant. Look at the Miko Ryans, man. I mean, yeah, I don't think he was a name in the sense of coaching, but he
wasn't a name.
He was a name in terms of a player. He was a great player. Like you hear his name, he was a great player. But look what he's doing, and that's the world we're living in right now. It's these unknown coaches, But I'm just saying, like, you just can't give up on a guy like Zach Taylor. He hasn't done anything where you feel like you need to move on from him. He only has certain situations to work with. He had to deal with a lot of shit. But what they need to do is work on that defense. They had the worst defense this year, and Burrow gets hurt. Yo, that's like,
No, you're right. Okay, you can run it back. So, okay, by you saying that, and I know we're just talking, I'm gonna have to leave you guys in a few, man. I gotta drive all the way into Boston. But
we all out in a few.
Listen, no, but real quick, you with that being said, you're defending Zach Taylor. I mean, yeah, maybe I shouldn't even compare because it's like apples to oranges. But Mike McDaniels, do he deserve another run with Miami right now? They saying he's going to get another run.
Yeah,
I don't see why not. Like it goes back to what I'm saying. We can't play this like musical chairs with these coaching thing. Like it doesn't. You got to give these coaches a chance to go through the ups and the downs and try to figure. Look at the guy in Detroit. The guy in Detroit, he was horrible the first couple of years. Horrible. I mean, they had a 1-win season. Like he was terrible. Even his press conference. Everybody was like, "Oh my God, who the hell we just hired?" Go look back at his press conference.
I know,
and look what he did. Eventually, they built the team, they worked everything out, they built the chemistry. You gotta build a chemistry.
Are you saying
there's obviously coaches that are bad? Don't get me wrong. There's coaches that are just bad and they gotta go. But there's coaches that got that potential, and you just gotta stick with them and give them a good team that's gonna hit the field with their philosophy and see what you do, because he did some good things, and
he did.
Tua suffered all those concussions. Who knows what Tua would have done if he didn't get all those concussions? He was on fire.
True,
but he had those concussions, so that derailed that shit. So you just can't hop off coaches that had good seasons and turn teams around, because the Dolphins were horrible before he came. When he came, he turned that team around.
Nah, Flores had them going in the right direction.
Flores did.
I believe he had.
It was a little messy. It was a messy situation with Flores, and we talked about this.
I believe Flores would have got them right.
Flores just didn't want the tour, and that was the whole situation.
He didn't want to. That was the whole thing. He didn't want.
That was the whole thing with Flores.
He wanted Justin Herbert. That's who he wanted. That's what the whole rift came in. But I believe Flores would have had them right. I really do.
Yeah. Brian Flores, another good coach, man. He's sitting there as an assistant. He's a defensive coordinator out of
Minnesota.
He deserves a job. Hey, the Cardinals, we got to think about they got to think about that. What's going on here? They need to make some changes. So
I don't think Kyler Murray is the
teams
guy.
with this name. They both got quarterback problems. So I think the Cardinals and Miami, there's no real quarterback coming out this year. Next year in college, there's some people coming out.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what they are. Everybody's banking on that draft next year. So if you need a quarterback. But this year is the draft for pass rush, edge rushes.
Edge rushes, yeah.
Edge rushes are going to be a thing in this draft. But
yeah.
I'm telling you, because Archman already said he's going back to school.
See, there you go.
Yes,
there you go. So Archie's going back.
I'm glad he's doing that.
I'm glad he's doing that, because it's going to force the kid out of Ole Miss, Trinidad Childress, to go back. It's going to unless he runs the table and wins the national championship, he's out.
If you don't transfer,
and he is, he's going to LSU, don't you think?
It depends on who NIL money. I think Ole Miss got an NIL bag for your ass, from what I hear.
But that's LSU, man.
But that's Ole Miss football is huge. Don't get it gas. I'm telling you, man. I mean, shit, they made a movie about this shit, The Blind Side. I mean, that was a movie. I mean, the Ole Miss football shit is serious now.
No, I know.
Yeah.
But like I said, like you said, next year is the year for the quarterbacks. If they want to look for quarterbacks, it'll be next year.
Last night, so 80,000 or some shit. That shit was wild.
Yeah. Ole Miss is crazy. So yeah, man, real quick, man. The slate was good this week. We had some good games going on. It's winding down. I think Stoney's right. Next week is going to be a very pivotal week in football. A lot of these teams
playoffs are going to be L2. Don't mean to cut you off.
And that's what I wanted to talk about, the college football. The matchups, man. Yo, Stacks, what's the matchups? I know Miami's playing Ohio State. That's number one.
I got it right here, man.
Go ahead, man. Yo, tell us about it quick, because let's talk about that real quick.
I got you, man. Like, shit. Stacks ain't ready.
I was ready.
I got the lineup right here, man.
You off like you know you got a girlfriend and she speak for you and shit.
Hey, I'll be happy to be that person, because you know you looked out for the kid. You know what I'm saying? So I'm paying you back. You know what I'm saying? It's all good, man. You know,
give me that motherfucking red Patriot hat.
I got you, man. You know, I got you, man. You know, that Ohio, you got Miami, Ohio State, Oregon, Texas Tech, Alabama, Indiana, Ole Miss, Georgia. So,
Stoney, I like Oregon to beat Texas Tech.
Yeah, me too.
I like Oregon to beat
I like Oregon to beat them. Alabama, Indiana is gonna be tough, man.
I'm gonna go. Every time I go against Indiana, they win. And then, I mean, I didn't think they beat Ohio State, Stoney. I really didn't, you know, and they did. I don't know. I'm gonna go Bama, man, because I like that coach, and I hope he I just don't like the way they doing him. I just don't like the way they're throwing him under the bus. I don't like the way. I mean, he came behind Saban. Give him a fucking break.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So
exactly.
But he's back in it. So you're right, though, Stack. He's back in it. So he's in it. Ohio. I mean, Alabama is back in it, right?
There's certain jobs like when you take, ain't no room for error. You know what I'm saying?
And Bama's one of them.
Bama's one of them. There's no room. There's second place ain't gonna do it. Ain't gonna do it. Like certain programs where you take that job, you know. They ain't fucking around, Stoney.
Remember we spoke about it with the dude from Ohio State. If he doesn't win it all, he would have been on the hot seat because he couldn't beat Michigan.
Yeah. True. You talked about
Michigan.
that.
Had he not won it like that, because the year that they lost to Michigan, they won it that year. So he doesn't win it that year.
He redeemed himself.
I think he was coming off back-to-back losses to Michigan.
Yes, he would. Yes.
Yeah. He redeemed himself.
Because he lost to Michigan the year that Michigan won.
Yeah.
And then the following year they lost again. But they end up winning it though. So
that saved them. That saved them.
That saved them, man. But man, these matchups, I think Georgia's gonna handle Ole Miss. Ole Miss. I think without Lane Kiffin,
I think that's gonna be a good game. I'm gonna pick Georgia too, Stoney, but I think it's gonna be a better game.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good game.
It's gonna be a good game.
I'm telling y'all, be careful with that one there. Trust me, Georgia don't look like the same Georgia, but just be careful. I'm trying to tell y'all. Like you said, I know, but we'll see, man. I don't know. This kid's electric, man. He got that team playing different. Trust me, he got that, and they got some good weapons on that team. Be careful with that Ole Miss, man. That's a good matchup next week. That and that Miami, Ohio State, two big games. You know,
if Miami beats Ohio State, I'm taking Miami to win it all. But if Miami loses, I'm taking Oregon. That's my second pick.
I think Oregon do, man. They do. They really are.
Oregon do, man.
They are do. They close all the time.
They close all the time, right? And they've been competing in this college football platform. And even before that, even getting into the BCS before that, like they've been there.
Hey, Stoney, breaking news: Red Sox trade for Cardinals first baseman William Contreras.
I like that. You got a bat in your lineup. So I'm guessing that first baseman, I don't know if they may move him, I don't know, but that is a good pickup, man. He's young, he can hit, he got good defense. I like that. Shout out to the rest. I like that. And they need to work, and they work on their pitching. They picked up a pitcher as well. I forgot who he was. He's somewhat like a vet, but he's definitely gonna go in that rotation. But I like that, man. That's good news. Contreras, that's a good pickup right there.
Yeah, that shit just came to the phone.
Yeah, man. That's a good one, man.
I don't know who Soundwave Nick is, but shout out to Soundwave Nick. He said, "Yo, what up, Soundwave Nick? Yo,
I'm trying to think if that's my people's."
He's saying what up, like he already. That's Let me see what else he. What did he say?
Mind if I join?
He said, I'm a football guy. He's coming all the way from the Twitch side of things. You can't.
We about to be out though, man. You gotta come. You gotta come earlier, man.
Every Thursday and Sunday, Soundwave Nick.
Soundwave Nick, come through 7 o'clock, man. We start at 7 o'clock, man.
Shout where you from.
That's right, and shout out where you from, Soundwave Nick. We got to know who you from before you make it on to the stage with the regular sports guys. We love it, but one thing you got to do when you get up on this show, you got to let them know where you're from, and we got to vet you to get on this but we can always allow the comments and get you to voice your opinion on the comments, but to actually pull you up on the screen, man, we got to do a little bit more work. But shout out to you, man. Let us know where you're from. Thanks for coming through on the Twitch side of things, man. We respect it.
Yo, real quick, man. The Lions scored, but it was a penalty on the play. It was 4th and goal. The Lions scored, but it was offensive pass interference.
Wow.
You said 10-4. Yeah, no. And then Soundwave Nick, don't feel no way. This is not like we're trying to we just thanks for coming through, man. This is the first time I ever seen your name come through on our comments or on the screen. And we love and respect it, man. Please like, subscribe, man, and hit the thumbs up. But join us early, man. Come on through at 7 o'clock on Thursdays, 7 o'clock on Sundays. We chop it up. We'll get your comments in, and sometimes we allow people to jump into live and come through and talk some shit with some sports, man. We love it. We respect it.
Yeah. Always keep tuning in. You never know.
I think he might be. He said, you from Jacksonville, Duval? Is that?
Oh, I know you're feeling good right now.
Is that Duval? Is that Duval County? Is that Duval County down there?
That's Duval County. Duval, how they say it?
Duval. Yeah, I've heard of that county down there. Duval. Yeah. Yep.
That's Jacksonville.
That's Jacksonville. Yeah. Shout out, man. Soundwave. Yo, come through, man. We're about to wrap it up because, I'm sorry. I had to kind of it's my fault, man. I have to wrap it up early today. But yeah, man, you got to come through so we could talk that. Come through on Thursday. We give you a shot to come through and talk some shit, man. And if all your things work out right, man, we give you that screen time. We don't have no problem with it. That's what we want. We want new people to come in, give them a screen time so they can say a couple things and long as it's respectable and sticking with the program and sticking with the content, we good with it, man. So thanks for coming through, man. Soundwave Nick, man. We gonna get you, man. Yeah, 7 o'clock Sundays and Thursdays, man. 7 p.m. Look for the notifications. I send it out all the time.
Like and subscribe, Soundwave.
Like and subscribe. Once you like and subscribe and hit the notification button on YouTube or Twitch or anything you want or Facebook, you'll get that out. You'll get that notification real quick when I present the show, man. All right. So yeah, man, we don't have no problem with it, man. Thanks for coming through. All right, love. He said he already did. And Pete, please share it, man. This is a grassroots podcast, Boston's based, man. Everybody you see here is repping the bean, as you can see from all the apparel. And that's what we do, man. Every week we talk sports, we talk Boston sports, and we talk all the sports, worldwide, nationwide, it doesn't matter. So yeah, man, come through and check us, man. I wanted to talk a little bit more today, but we're sorry, but we had to cut the show a little short tonight. You know what I mean?
Damn, Detroit. That's a hard one.
And he said he would share
that's
too,
a
man.
hard one.
Shout out to him. He said he'll share it too, man.
Ooh,
He said,
man,
have a good night.
That's a tough Detroit. Man, I don't even Stoney, that's rough, man.
Yeah, that's rough, man.
So what happened? They called back something at the last minute?
Yeah, it was an offensive pass interference. Yeah, it was called. It took away a touchdown. So I'm sure Pittsburgh accepted it, and they had to go further back, and they had to redo the play. And I think they just came up short. No, you know what happened? The time ran out.
Time ran out.
So think about it. Time ran out. They scored that touchdown, but it was an offensive pass interference. It looked like it was an illegal block because they said that Golf ran in the ball. He ran the ball on some like end around type of thing. So I think somebody got held. It was like, desperation move. More than likely it was a desperation move and he got in. So what they called it was offensive pass interference.
He said, we'll your social. Definitely, I'll look for your social and follow your social, man. On your social media sites, man. Soundwave Nick. No problem, Nick. We got you, man. Come through next week, man. Come through on Thursday. I know. Actually, I forgot. Thursday is gonna be a Christmas Eve, Christmas game. You never know, man. We might do a Christmas show.
It might be ugly sweater night.
It might be ugly sweater night for Christmas show.
Right, yeah.
Just hold on to that, man. Y'all see the notifications if we do the Christmas show or not. But if not, you will see us definitely on Sunday, 7 p.m. sharp. So with that being said, man, I want to know, y'all got anything else to chime in on before we retire today?
We're set up for a great finish in NFL, in college. I can't remember a season where the last couple of weeks are gonna be great, and I'm looking forward to it.
What a college basketball game last night, Stoney, with Texas Tech and Duke. And Texas Tech came all the way back and beat Duke. That was a game last night. That was another game that I seen that had a March Madness type of feel to it. But
see, we got a lot to talk about because
that's just the one thing I just wanted to say. That was it.
No, like I said, but we got a lot to talk about. We got to bring back into college basketball is heating up. A lot of stuff is going on, man. So today was we have a short time today, but we will revise on this week and get into a lot of different things that's going on with the college basketball, college football playoffs, and actually the NFL playoffs is starting to come bear fruit. You know what I mean? Those teams are, like you said, it's coming down to the wire, and we're gonna know soon and shortly within the next week or so who's playing who, man, in the first round. So, man, I love it, man. And shout out to the Saturday games, man. Love the Saturday games. It gives you something to do on a Saturday afternoon and sit down and chill and watch some football. So, yo, Stacks and Cook, man, thanks for everything, man. Thanks for holding it down, man. I know I had some technical difficulties earlier, but I'm gonna have it all straightened out, man, by Thursday. Yo, if we do a Christmas show, that'll be fly too. I'm gonna be around, so that's not an issue. So let's try to get it done. So with that being said, yo, peace. It's the regular sports guys, man. We'll see you guys next week. We doing it live every week, Thursday, Sunday. We out. Peace.
Yeah, God, to make moves. Doobie don't snooze. It's on your back, cause they hate you. Dog break through, son get through, but don't break.